Our next guy up is Kerry Kean. And Kerry, you're from Kent, Ohio. You need to unmute yourself. You're muted.
Oh,
There
all
you
righty.
got
Now
you. I
it
think
says I'm unmuted now. Am I all right?
you're
You
good.
got me?
I can hear you great. And
Okay.
every time I think of Kent, Ohio, I always think of the protests on campus from way back in the 60s or
Yeah, you're pretty much in tune with everybody here in town. I've been here since the mid '80s, and it was it calmed down a little bit, but it's never stopped. The university tried to keep people from focusing on it because they wanted to focus obviously on other things. But the students and the activists here and the protesters, I've been to a lot of the protests and there every year there's a ceremony on the date and so forth. But things have pretty much equaled out on that, I think.
are you originally from Ohio?
Uh, Born in Detroit, grew up in Southern Ohio. I lived a few other places over the years, but I've been here in Kent for about 35 years or so. So
You've been a piano technician on the campus for 16 years or so.
yeah, yep. I was a piano tuner. I've pretty much retired from that now. My daughter is carrying on the family business.
Oh, that's
So I'm
piano tuners.
yeah. Well, that's nice because we get to spend a lot of time together. Not many people get to spend a lot of time with their grown children, I think. So it's great. It's great. So I hope to get back to playing. I played in like three different groups before this virus hit, and I hope to get back to that. But I also have started focusing a lot more on my own music, more songwriting, and so I want to do that too.
That's cool. Well, you've been coordinating workshops for the Kent State Folk Festival, I understand, and you're a guitar teacher, and I guess for years maybe you worked as a computer consultant or something. Is that
I
correct?
did. Yeah, I did all of that. I keep bouncing around from project to project. I'll put it that way.
That's
Um,
the way us creatives are. We have to do a lot of different things to stay happy.
I think we get bored easily, is what it is. It's just got to keep moving. So the current project that I'm recording is called should be called The Dark and the Light, and I seem to have accumulated a lot of songs that were reflecting those different aspects of who I am and what my experiences have been, and then so that's what this song is going to be on that CD. It's probably the most romantic song I've ever written. Um, is the balance about right? You hear the guitar okay?
You're good.
Okay. Okay. This song. Sorry, what'd you say, Barb?
Finalist in the love category. If I ask you to dance, is that correct? Is that what
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, it's probably the most romantic song I've ever written. I mean, it's well, you'll see. It's pretty self-explanatory. A lot of the songs I write are story songs, either that or smart aleck songs. And this one is probably different from most of them. I've written a few romantic songs over the years, but this one's probably up there with any of them, I hope. So it's called If I Asked You to Dance. If only I dared, I would ask you to dance. Take you in my arms and whisper romance. Could I be so bold? Would I take that chance? And what would you say if I asked you to dance? I know this feeling can't be wrong. My embrace is where you belong. We might fall in love as we glide along, while the band is playing what could be our song. From across the room I catch your eye. Something in your glance is telling me to try. Something in my heart says that you and I shouldn't let this moment pass us by. I'd hold you closely if I were your man, and we would know this is where it all began. We could take that chance, start a new romance, but first I have to ask you to dance. Across the room I catch your eye. Something in your glance is telling me to try. Something in my heart says that you and I shouldn't let this moment pass us by. If only I dared, I would ask you to dance. Take you in my arms and whisper romance. Could I be so bold? Would I take that chance? And what would you say if I asked you to dance? Could I be so bold? Should I take that chance? And what would you say if I asked you to dance? Thank you.
That was very romantic. That was beautiful. Well, Kerry, it's good to meet you, and I'm so glad to have you as part of our community today. And what a great singer and guitar player you are. I understand that you do teach guitar, and I can see why. Great player.
Thank you, Barb. Appreciate it.
Nice to have you with us today.
Thanks for what you guys do.
And say hello to everybody up there in Ohio for us.
Will do.